President Joe Biden this morning announcing his plan to go around Congress on the issue of gun control. This following several recent mass shootings.
President Biden outlined a series of executive actions on gun violence today. The president's executive orders direct the Justice Department to regulate a gun accessory known as a stabilizing brace, which can be used to allow a pistol to operate similarly to a rifle. The DOJ will also be tasked with publishing a template for red flag legislation to be adopted by the states. The EOs also direct the Justice Department to a ruling on so-called ghost guns, untraceable weapons that can be made at home from parts purchased on the internet. The president said he wants those gun kits to be treated as firearms.
That's right. Biden wants to regulate ghost guns, which are guns that come in kits and you can assemble yourself. Although if you ask me, that should be the only type of gun that you can buy in America. I mean, because that way people will be forced to breathe before they can act. What you say? Man, I'ma shoot you dead. I'ma shoot you. Man, let me just, once I build this, I'ma build this real quick and you gon', wait, hold on. They got two of these? I need one more of the, hey man, you got a C8? Yeah, there's supposed to be two C8s. I only got one over here, man. I can't build this without, man, how about we just talk about this? Because I can't build this gun right now. And now look, don't get me wrong. I think it's great that Biden is taking these steps. But you gotta admit, it's kind of sad to see what few reforms are available when Congress refuses to act. I mean, regulating stabilizing braces? Those are just attachments for making guns more accurate. Basically, America's saying it can't stop mass shooters, but what if they had slightly worse aim? But let's move on to some exciting news from the world of science, where we've discovered that everything we thought we knew about everything might actually be wrong.
Scientists in Illinois say that they believe they may have discovered a subatomic particle that does not obey the known laws of physics. It's called a muon, and it's essentially described as a type of heavy electron. Some research believe that this discovery could open up an entire new world of physics and give us a greater understanding of how the universe operates.
I knew it. Democrats have barely been in power for 3 months, and now even particles aren't obeying the law. But yes, this is actually potentially huge news. You see, after slamming a bunch of particles together, scientists now think that there may be some entirely new mystery force controlling the universe, which is massive, because until now, there were only 4 fundamental forces of nature that we knew about: gravity, electromagnetism, love, and Godzilla. And this discovery is another reminder that we never know as much about the universe as we think we do. I mean, when you think about it, we're really not that different from people back in the Middle Ages. So that settles it. The sun revolves around the earth, it rains when God is sad, and if a woman makes eye contact with you, she's a witch. Feels good to know everything, right, Kathy? Ah, you witch, you looked at me. I told you she was. Honestly, the fact that even the world's top scientists don't know what the hell is going on, it actually makes me feel kind of good about not paying attention in physics class. I mean, the laws of physics that I was supposed to learn may not have even been true. So I guess we both failed, huh, Mr. Stevenson? And finally, the coronavirus pandemic. It's the reason your glasses have been fogged up since last April. Although America is still vaccinating its people at a record pace, unfortunately, coronavirus is stepping up its game too.
This morning, the CDC says the dangerous, fast-spreading UK variant is now the dominant COVID-19 strain in the U.S., racing against the speed of an all-out push to vaccinate.
Public health experts say the variants are more transmissible among kids, who in the early days of the pandemic were not seen as high risk for infection or serious illness.
And now experts are concerned about what's being called a double mutant coronavirus variant, found in the U.S. for the first time in the San Francisco area.
Researchers say the variant, found in California's Bay Area, may have originated in India and carries 2 potentially concerning mutations of the virus.
You hear that, people? A double mutant coronavirus. Double. I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be nostalgic for original corona. Because every time this thing mutates, it just gets more dangerous. Like just once. I wish I could turn on the news and hear that a virus mutated in a good way.
This just in from the CDC.
There's a new mutant corona strain that makes you perform better in bed.